So I'm here at the Revett Lake trailhead. It's quite a drive to get here, and I wasn't sure if I had to drive up to the trailhead, which I did. Otherwise it would have been a really long hike. There's actually a rest stop down below, and then the Blossom Lake trail head, it starts down there, but Revett Lake starts right here. And I just spoke to some young men with a bunch of fishing poles, and they said fishing was okay, not bad. Caught a couple. I asked them what was up here, and they said brook trout. So anyway, trail is only 1.5 miles. Let's go. So I'm up a ways. You drive up to the pass, Thompson Pass actually. And so I'm up here, and I just climbed a little bit, not much. But the mountains are beautiful, and the smell of pine is so sweet and so nice. And I was kind of stressing out coming up here because it's supposed to be hot. But there's shade and then there's exposure, so I think it'll be okay. Looks like some of it might have washed out at one time. But hopefully there's a campsite up there for me, and it is 81 right now, so I'm just gonna go slow. It's only 1.5 miles, so I can take as long as I want. It's only 2 o'clock. Just made it across there. Met some day hikers that looked about my age, so maybe there will be a camping spot for me up there. I chose this hike because I had heard that they came and cleaned up the trail, and it's a good thing they did. Wow, this just was filled up with deadfall. Look at it. Oh my goodness. 360 all the way around. It's just full of down trees. Thank you so much, trail crew. Thank you so much. This one just fell over. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's so quiet right now. It's very peaceful. Right now, there's a lot of little streams that are going right across the trail. So, mid-July, it's still flowing. And I just passed the waterfall, but I will film that when I make my descent tomorrow. I wonder if the Conservation Corps put that in, or if that was trail crews long ago. Wow. I don't think I'm too far away from the lake yet, but I've had to stop a couple times and just get some water, because this is the most elevation I have done with my backpack, and it's only 700 feet up, a little over 700. So I need to get working on this if I plan to do some of the things I plan to do before the cold weather sets in. There's the lake. I made it. And I received intel from the last people that I passed. I'm the only one up here. So I have my pick of campsites, and I see one right here. And I don't know how many there are, but this is in the shade, and if it's got a level spot, I might just take the first one. I don't know. I'll have to look and see. So there's my view from my campsite, and right down there is the eating area. But I am completely in the shade, and there's actually enough room that you could put, a few tents in here, I guess. Somebody had a fire over there where that big tree is laying down. But I think right there is going to be home for the night. And when I told the gals that I saw, the last group that told me nobody else was up here, and they said, are you going to camp overnight? And I said, yeah. I said, am I the only one up there? And she went, yeah, you're going to be. Like, I shouldn't do it. So, but I'm feeling at peace. When I was driving up here, I don't know why, I just did not feel at peace at all. But right now I do. I feel totally at peace, and I think God's just going to wrap his arms around me and let me have a good night. And I'm going to hang out a little bit, hopefully, in the morning before it gets too hot, and have my coffee. There's a big meadow way up there. I'll take some more video as I get out of here, but I want to change my shoes into my camp shoes. I'm going to change my clothes too. These shorts I got, they're new, but I lost some weight since I bought them, and they were kind of falling down as I was walking up the trail. So I should have grabbed a belt. So I'll set up camp, and then I'll show you camp. Camp is finally set up. It only took me a couple hours to do it because I kind of forgot stuff. It's been a year, and I forgot. So I'm going to take my chair, and I'm going to go sit down by the lake. It's sunny right now. It's been getting cloudy and windy and a little cooler, which is nice because it's not hot. It's not supposed to rain until about noon tomorrow, so I should be able to get out of here before it starts raining. But it's a nice little spot, and I'm all by myself, which is okay. I'm good with that because, like I said, God's here with me, and there's no better place to be but right in the center of his will, so that's where I am. But before I sit down to eat my dinner, I've been letting it hydrate for quite a while. Look at that mountain there. I think that's Granite Mountain. One of them is. I'm actually on the other side of Wallace, Idaho. I came from Highway 200 and turned just before Thompson Falls. But wow, it's so pretty here. A lot of day hikers, they said. Some people come up and camp, but not too many. I did read one comment where a guy was here, I think, a couple days ago, and he said the same thing. He said we had the place to ourselves. So I'm going to sit down here by the fire ring and have my dinner and enjoy the view. I had to get out of the sun. It's really hot with the sun shining down on me right off the water, I guess. So, and then I spilled some food on myself. Luckily, I have some other clothes, but I'll put my clothes that I spilled stuff on in the sack tonight. But I'm eating some chicken teriyaki rice from Peak Refuel, and it's okay. It's I'm not a real, I don't really eat that much rice, so, but it was one that we bought, and I thought I'd try it, and it's filling me up anyway, so that's good. It's almost 7 o'clock already. I think I got here around maybe 3 o'clock. And it took me a while to set up camp. Like I said, I couldn't remember how to do everything, but got it figured out. I think it's going to be fine. I kind of wish one of my friends would have come with me because sitting around camp sometimes can be a little lonely. Although I brought my book, so I'll sit and enjoy my book, and then when the sun goes down, I'll get in the tent and read some more before I fall asleep. No, I haven't really seen any mosquitoes, but there's a lot of flies. When I sat down by the by the water. They just attacked me while I was trying to eat. So if I got in the shade, it wasn't as bad. But they're sure flying around. They're everywhere. So as long as I'm not eating, that's fine. But I think in the morning I'm gonna, well, speaking of it, there's one right now. Have my coffee in the morning before, maybe as I'm tearing down, I don't know. It's a long drive back home, but I just wanted to come here. I'd heard a lot about it, and I wanted to see it. But a lot of locals. There's looks like a mother-daughter and their dogs just walk through, doing a day hike, letting the dogs swim, and then I guess they're going to go back home. So, but it is peaceful and it is quiet. Since I wasn't able to get out for a birthday hike or overnight backpack trip like I was planning, this one's just a few days, it's just a few days late, but this is the one that I chose. So this is my birthday outdoor hike, backpack trip. I always like to do something on my birthday. So I'm going to turn in a little early. The wind's blowing a little bit. Since it was hot, now I'm kind of getting chilled. So I'm going to go in and read for a while. So I'm going to say goodnight, and I'll see you in the morning. Video isn't really capturing the colors at all, but it's a beautiful sunrise. I'm just not in the right spot to really see all of it. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning, and I've been awake since 1. I couldn't sleep, so I'm getting up early and heading out. And I'll just drink my coffee, I guess, when I get to the car. But beautiful morning. Light hasn't even hit the lake yet. But it's a beautiful morning. The birds are singing. I just need to go home and take a nap. It was a good trip, though. Very interesting rock formations all along this trail. Most of the trail is pretty nice to walk on. There are some rocky spots. There are some roots. A couple talus fields. One is not really a path. You do have to go over some big rock. I wouldn't say boulder necessarily, but I think I lost one of my trekking pole tips on that stretch. So you just have to be careful. And there was a creek crossing with a small board across it, which it's not bad. It's okay. And there's the sunrise. See, it's short and it's not too bad, but there really isn't a trail. You just kind of walk along the rocks. This guy is massive. Absolutely massive. Another Big Daddy.